Welcome back to the Wise Dick Podcast. Here today, we have the Dad Dukes.
Hey.
That's me.
All right, here we have Jorge,
Hi.
Gabe,
Angelica.
Dominic.
As well as your host, Graham and Nick.
hello. All right, Nick, you want to start us off? What do you want to
Okay,
ask
so
him?
can you tell us a little bit more about the basic premise of your group and why you think people should vote for you?
Well, we're dads. It kind of started off, Angelica was like, hey, we should do a group. And then we were all like, yeah. And then she was like, we should be dads. And we were like, okay. You know, there wasn't a lot of like arguing or trying to figure out what to do. We just did it.
It was an amazing idea from the start.
Yeah, that
Something very general that you don't have to like work out. Like,
we made a group chat, so we were like, these are the people that we want to do it with, and it was the four of us. And then
Is this enough light, or do you guys need more light?
oh, we're good.
You don't need any light.
it's okay. Thank you, Miss Earl. Oh no,
So much light
that-
messes with
keep
the
that.
audio.
that's like really thing, but like repeat it 20 times. I'm sorry. Okay. So, anyways, we had made the group checks. We knew who we wanted to do it with. It was just the four of us, and then we were like, okay, well, what do we all like? What would be cool? And so one of the other ideas we had was doing diners, drive-ins, and Dukes, which is a play on Guy Fieri. But we said like, oh, maybe like not everyone will get that because not everyone is either.
I know,
like,
you don't want to do something that nobody gets and like
Yeah.
only you guys get.
yeah,
specific
because it
You
would
want
have
to do
been.
something general like that.
It's
Even the
easy-
Duke
totally
Interview.
fine because there's like
Dookie,
tons
yeah.
of
Yeah.
dad stereotypes.
It's easy
Yeah.
to get behind a dad, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're fun, lovable people.
Well, the funny
I mean,
thing
I
is
love the Hawaiian
that
shirts already. I mean, look, the
When-
fanny
Facts,
packs,
dude.
fanny packs.
Tell us a little bit about your costumes first.
Yeah, like
so
what-
because
yeah,
the
ideas
listeners
to
do
do.
not know what you look like from listening to
Yeah.
this.
Jorge, give
so-
us a play-by-play of
So
your outfit.
basically, like at the end of the summer, like I had completely forgotten about the whole thing too. Like I forget who it was, but they were like, "Hey, we should go get our costumes," and I was like, "Oh yeah!" So we basically went to like Goodwill, the dollar store, and we just like, we just
Yeah.
found whatever we thought was funny. And
We
just
got
put it on. It
our
was
not
all
even
perfect.
funny, but just what
Yeah.
would be in style. So
Yep.
like,
In style.
for
Even
dad
the
fashion.
wraparound sunglasses, that's
Right.
a very dad
These
thing.
pants,
Or
Right.
the Ray-Bans, you know.
These
some
pants
Yeah.
are so big. Like
You gotta-
if I don't wear a belt,
gotta
like they'd
be
be at my knees.
Well,
It's just
yeah,
insane.
and then some of it was just sourced from our own wardrobe. So like Jorge's shirt is actually my shirt,
Okay.
from freshman year, but it still fits Jorge, so it's fine. And my fanny pack is also yours.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So
Hey, but the pants are mine. I bought them.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the hat is yours.
What about the Raising Cane's hat? Is
That's just
a dad thing?
That's like a Gabe / dad thing. It's just a
I've
baseball
never been
cap.
there,
but I've heard
Yeah.
It's just a baseball cap, but like Raising Cane's is probably one of the best restaurants that exists.
Better than
Dude, it's
Popeyes?
super good.
Better
Oh,
than-
so much better, dude.
So much better.
Chick-fil-A.
How about KFC? It's better than KFC.
Oh, of course.
What about? Do they have
KFC is
sides?
underrated.
Do they have
KFC
sides?
KFC slaps.
KFC's
But when you take that first
Never
bite
had
of Texas
KFC.
toast,
Dominic, what's
I've
your
only-
stance?
I've
on
only
this?
had KFC in Serbia.
Canes.
Never had KFC. I can't give a good
You've
opinion.
never had KFC.
Never.
No, yeah, that's a fair statement.
Okay.
Talking about costumes though, I love Dominic's shirt.
Dad.
'Cause it's,
Yeah.
I made the upgrade.
it's
like,
DIY
right away.
and everything.
Yeah.
Like he just
Way
has a
better
white
than
shirt.
the bowling shirt.
Yeah, he got some Sharpie and just
Totally,
wrote
yeah.
dad.
Yeah, he made that shirt.
So what makes you act like dads in terms of when you're walking around the school? Do you play a specific kind of music? Do you have like speakers? Is that some other groups?
Oh yeah, we have
dads.
a Dad Dukes playlist. It's on our Instagram. So if anyone wants to, it's like open, so everyone can use it. It has just like kind of songs that like your dad would put on, and you'd be like, yeah, of course, right? Like
What kind of
it's
songs? Give us some examples.
well, we have Bon Jovi.
Oh,
they have,
Bon Jovi.
I don't know if this is in the playlist, but
What?
on the video we're making, or that we already made, that Ronan edited for us.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Ronan.
Shout out to Ronan.
Great song on it. It's I wear sunglasses at night. That's the name of the
it's a
song.
good
Yeah,
one.
that's
Just a
great
lot,
one.
yeah. Or like we have like that song from Shrek. What is it?
All-Star?
All-Star.
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
we have
dude.
All-Star. That's like personal to me, just because I like grew up watching Shrek with my dad all the time. So it's like
yeah.
a meme, but it's also like I did that all the time with my dad. So that's why I put that in there. But we're always adding to it. It's a good time.
A lot of oldie stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
70s,
oldies but
80s.
goodies.
oldies with
It's a good time.
Do you have any dad jokes?
Okay, I got one. How stop. How do you know when a joke becomes a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. get it? Because it becomes like a parent. A dad is a parent. Like, you know what
Makes
I mean?
sense. Really obvious jokes.
You know, it's a good time.
Well,
and-
here's actually a good one if you want one.
Oh.
So, actually, this is crazy. I heard they made a restaurant on the moon. Actually, the food's amazing, but there's no atmosphere.
There's no atmosphere.
Come on, what a terrible restaurant.
Yeah, that was a worse joke than mine.
I also
Yeah,
have
but you
one.
see, people actually laughed right away.
So what's yours?
Okay.
Well, you had to explain it.
Dave, dad joke.
I also have one. Did you know that you can see the Great Wall of China from space if you bring a picture of it?
I mean, it's true.
Dom, do you
is
have
true.
one?
Put me on the spot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
No.
That's it.
That's okay.
Joke.
Dom is like our golden quiet one.
Yeah.
So sometimes he doesn't say things, but when he does, it's always good. So
He's
good
got
job.
some gems up his sleeve.
Yeah. And you guys should vote for us because
Shameless.
I think. Well, they asked like
mean,
why
yeah,
you
that's
should. People should vote for us because we're like very genuine, and I feel like it makes us not sound genuine by saying that.
Yeah,
but
that makes it sound
no.
pretentious.
But it's like we did this for the fun of it. Like we don't really care if we win or not. Like of course it'd be nice, but really the experience is what I was looking for, and that's why I picked these three guys because they also were just in it for the experience. They didn't really care about what the outcome is, and like it's sad because once this is over next week, like I'm actually going to miss
I
every
know,
day.
it's only
after
just a few
school.
weeks because
It's so
homecoming's always like
fast.
the third
Went
week.
way
And
faster.
No, and it's been so much fun, and like it's crazy because people are always asking me. They're like, "Oh, do you think you're gonna win? Like, who's gonna win?" It's like
Who do
honestly,
you think's gonna win?
Yeah, you don't
oh,
do it
dude,
for the reward.
yeah, it's like, but like I don't know who's gonna win, and I really don't care.
Shoot
Like,
some polls.
like
Just-
yeah, like
Official
yeah.
Wise Duke podcast poll.
Yeah.
Poll.
It'd be
But it's like-
super inaccurate.
yeah.
Super
It's like,
inaccurate
even
based
if-
on the people who listen.
And like if we win or don't, it doesn't matter to me because like I've just had such a good time doing it. Like visiting clubs, like Garden Club is awesome. You know, shout out to Garden Club.
We went to Dom and I went to art club yesterday, and we had a fun time there. It's a newer club, so we got to learn what they were about. Art club.
Oh,
they meet
really?
in the South London Commons.
I did not know there was an art
And we
club.
visited-
There's a couple new clubs. There's Quantum
Yeah, there's a
Club. Yeah.
a lot of new ones.
And then we visited last week. I think we visited Hispanos Unidos, and that was
Oh,
a lot
that
of
was
fun, dude.
really cool.
That club slaps, and I'm definitely gonna join after this is all over, just because I really liked it. So
Yeah.
like there was just it was a lot of fun, you know.
Dom, what was your favorite thing that like we visited or done?
I don't know if I could pick one. It was just fun going around to all of them, like chilling at them, hanging out with people. I feel like us,
Well,
as a
maybe-
group, we actually
yeah.
tried to connect with people in the clubs.
Yeah, like because there's like our principal going into the competition. Sorry to cut you off, Graham, but it was just was that like when we went to things, it's not about the fact that like we'll get points for it or that it's like extra credit to Stuco, but it was like talking to the people who are there, like seeing why they go to those things, like, what's so great about it, and just genuinely connecting with those people.
You probably learned a lot more about the school and what the place you went to.
Yeah, because I'm
Oh,
sure if
yeah.
you just asked someone, why do you join this club? Like you said, people actually have an answer.
Oh yeah.
Like sometimes you just expect people to just have nothing to say, but it's surprising because most.
And my favorite thing is like after meeting people and like activities that we've been to, like I'll see them around the hallways and that's just one other person I can be like, hey, like what's up, how are you doing, just making those connections. It's been great.
One thing that's weird is getting recognized. Like
Yeah.
yesterday, I had the weirdest thing. Oh my god! I was going to Whole Foods and like it was horrible because I did like a horrible parking job. Like it was
gosh.
like I think one of
A
my
dad parking job.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
See?
it was horrible. Yeah, and I was like, I do not want to get I don't want to see anybody I know. And I'm like, I was wearing like a baggy t-shirt, like some shorts, and I was literally wearing slides, like not even socks and sandals, like just slides. And like I'm just walking, and then as I'm like exiting the place, these like girls are like, oh my god, it's Dad Dukes, and I'm literally holding like a loaf of bread and like the change in the other hand, and I'm like, hi, and I just like rushed to my car and like drove away. It was weird. But
Like,
yeah.
the other day, my math teacher told me he doesn't know my name still. He just calls me Dad.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, the recognition is pretty funny. I was outside of like one of my classrooms and I think a couple freshmen who were kind of lost came up to me and they're like, oh my god, are you a dad? Can we ask you for help? And we're like, yeah.
Oh my god, that's
and-
honestly great that they can
yeah.
ask
Yeah,
us.
they're
Look up
like,
to you,
oh,
they're like,
you're
oh,
a
yeah.
dad. Can we ask you? Like, it was I think during the last Friday on the football game, they're like, like, where's the what was that called again? The thing beforehand.
Oh, the
The tailgate. So yeah, they're like, where is it? Like, what time? Like, I had all that information. So it was cool that like they recognized me, but then trusted me to like give them accurate information.
What I can safely say is that we have the best Instagram. Honestly, like out of all the groups.
What's the name of your Instagram? So people can follow?
Dad.Dukes, dude.
Dad
Yeah.
period Dukes, whatever
Wow.
way.
And so on that note, with freshmen asking for advice, how well do you think you're meshing with like the underclassmen besides, the seniors?
Freshmen like us the most.
Yeah, I think we have the most fun with the freshmen because I think they're so willing to
Yeah.
hang out with us and see what we're about. And they're vulnerable, and we're also vulnerable because we look weird. Like I think my counselor thought I was wearing this costume just for fun, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
So it's like, people stare at you, and you're in the hallways playing music and whatnot. So we're vulnerable, but so are they. So I think there's a huge place of connection between that. And it's been great.
So you're putting yourself out there.
Group still.
Stop.
Yeah, because freshman year, I never talked to a single senior. Otherwise, I was an adult. But it's nice that the freshmen would actually just come up to you.
No, it's
Yeah,
so fun.
Which is
and
great.
it's surprisingly, so many freshmen have come
And then
to
I feel
me.
bad
just
because
not-
like short people who are juniors walk up to me and I'm like, "Oh, you're a freshman, right?" They're like, "Nope."
yeah, you can't make that assumption.
And
You
then
gotta
like
be careful.
I get what it feels like to be me because when I was a junior, I looked like I was in 5th grade. So
Yeah, they're like, "Are you at
I
the
still
right
do.
school? Did you get on the right
Yeah.
bus this morning?" They're
I say this like I'm like so old now and I have like a big beard. No.
Look at you.
But your hair got bigger.
Yeah, my hair got
Yeah.
bigger. Yeah, I actually gained 30 pounds in just hair mass. I know my hair's become an icon. Last night I had a nightmare actually where I accidentally shaved part of my hair off. Yeah, it was bad. I woke up sweating because I just lost some hair. Yeah.
And then you woke
Yeah.
up and it was still there.
Yeah, it was still there. I was actually really happy about that. Yeah.
So what's gonna happen when you go bald in 50
I don't know.
years,
Yeah.
30 years?
Actually,
When you're becoming an actor.
actually,
Some people go bald in their 20s.
my grandpa is like 80 and he still has a full head of hair. So
So you're confident.
I think I
My
got
family,
pretty, yeah,
we go
pretty good.
bald pretty quickly. So.
Oh.
That's right.
Actually, one side goes gray really quickly, but they keep all their hair. So that's not
Interesting.
good either. That's not good either.
Yeah,
So-
you don't have favorable
A full head
odds.
of gray hair can look nice.
Anyways,
On this note, do you have anything else to say to your possible voters, prospective voters?
Nobody's brawnier than your dad.
You
Oh.
stealing my catchphrase, bro.
Yeah, that's Gabe's. Shout out to Gabe for making that.
How else do
Like
you want
he's
to
not
convince
here.
your voters to vote for you?
Hey, man, we're just hanging out.
we're just guys being dudes.
Exactly.
You know what I
Dudes
What's
mean?
being
better
guys.
than this?
Dudes
just
being
guys
dads,
being dudes.
dads being guys.
You could not vote for us, but sometimes like it is what it do, and like how it is what it doesn't do when you do it.
Exactly.
and
that's
that is
just
how it be. Right.
Yeah.
See, just
30-17.
vote for whoever has made you feel welcomed and a part of the school, and if that's us, like, that's great. But if it's someone else, that's fine too. Vote, be genuine, vote for whoever, and if you vote for us, that's cool. You don't gotta.
Wise-
But if you did, that'd be cool.
Wise words.
Thank you.
Wise words.
I mean, it's the Wise Duke podcast. What can I say?
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you for joining us
Thank
today.
you, guys.
Yeah, thank you
vote,
for having us.
Vote Dad Dukes. I'm going to
Yeah,
say this
all
for
right,
every other
thank
group,
you.
but just vote
Okay,
for them.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that concludes this interview.
Thanks.